bulletin, and in this bulletin you will get today's all the big updates of Himachal Pradesh in one go. So starting today's bulletin and moving to the first news, cheap wheat and rice will be available in depots. Directly from farmers, Himachal government has decided 19 lakh ration card consumers of Himachal Pradesh will get wheat and rice grown in the state cheaper in the depots. The government will now directly purchase wheat and paddy from the farmers of the state. After this, by grinding wheat and threshing of paddy, ration will be made available to consumers in the depots at a cheaper rate. The government will start purchasing paddy from farmers at rupees 19.50 per kg from October. At present, 3 lakh metric tons of paddy and wheat are being produced in the state. At present, 5 lakh metric tons of wheat and rice are required in the depot. In such a situation, farmers should produce more and more wheat and paddy so that they would get good prices. This will double the income of the farmers. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, fire breaks out in wood depot's office. Goods worth lakhs burned to ashes. A sudden fire broke out in the office of Forest Corporation Timber Depot located in Khaliar ward of Mandi city of Himachal Pradesh. The entire office was burned to ashes due to the fire. As soon as Ram Singh, in charge of wood depot office, reached the office along with other persons, he saw smoke rising from the adjoining room. After this, he started the work of taking out the items present in his room and informed the fire department. Ram Singh and his staff managed to pull out some of the belongings, but later the fire took a terrible form and the 4-room building was reduced to ashes. The fire department team reached the spot and brought the fire under control after a lot of effort. Ram Singh, the officer in charge of the timber depot and forest guard, said that due to fire, the records and other items kept in the office have been burned to ashes. At the same time, some wood and assets kept in the store have also been destroyed because of fire. At the same time, police have started investigation by registering a case. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, polling continues in the first phase in tribal areas. The first phase of polling is being held today for 39 panchayats in the tribal areas of Himachal Pradesh. Voting is underway for 29 panchayats in Lahore Sipti and 10 panchayats in Pangi area of Chamba district. Voting is being held for district council, BDC, president, vice president, ward member in 29 panchayats of tribal district Lahore Sipti. Voting began at 7 a.m. and will go until 3 p.m. Along with young voters, there is a lot of enthusiasm among women and elderly persons regarding voting. Women went to the polling stations early in the morning to cast their votes. Counting of votes of presidents, vice presidents and ward members will be held on Wednesday evening and result will also be declared. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, candidates will not be able to campaign without getting COVID vaccine. No candidate will be able to campaign without a double dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. In this regard, the Election Commission of India has issued guidelines for contesting elections along with the announcement of by-elections for 1 lower house seat and 3 assembly seats in Himachal Pradesh. It has been clarified in the instructions that it will be mandatory for every candidate, election agent, polling agent, counting agent or driver to come in contact with public or election officials. Apart from this, only those who have got both the doses will be put on election duty. The Commission has made it clear that the responsibility of strictly following and monitoring the COVID protocol during the election will be directly on the Chief Secretary, Director General of Police and the concerned district administration. Moving on to the next news in today's bulletin, which is related to the reopening of schools in the state. On the second day, the attendance of students in the schools increased by 7%. On Tuesday, the attendance of students in government schools of Himachal Pradesh increased by 7% for the second day. 54.85% students of class 10th and 12th attended classes. From Thursday, the students of class 9th and 11th will also come to the schools. The government has decided to invite the students of class 10th to 12th in the first 3 days of the week and classes 9th and 11th in the remaining 3 days. On Monday, after about a month and a half, 47.82% students of class 10th and 12th had registered on the first day in the schools open for the students. The maximum number of 60.99% students in Kullu district and the lowest 36.46% in the Mandi district have reached school. On Tuesday, Sirpur district had the highest 72.10% and Kullu district had the least number of 35.62% students. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, battle of prestige between CM Jairam and Veerbhadra family in Mandi lower house seat. Himachal Pradesh Mandi lower house seat has fallen vacant after the mysterious death of former MP Ram Swarup Sharma in New Delhi. This seat has also been the traditional seat of late Veerbhadra Singh, former Chief Minister and Union Minister for the lower house elections, and his wife and former MP Pratibha Singh. This is also the home parliamentary constituency of Chief Minister Jairam Thakur. This is also the Sukram factor which has been creating and spoiling the winning and losing equation many times. Political analysts believe that overall there is going to be a war of prestige between Chief Minister Jairam Thakur and Veerbhadra family in Mandi seat. Here the by-elections will also be like a litmus test to decide the condition and direction of mission repeat of Jairam government. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, 3 tourists reached Kaza from Delhi in electric car. We'll also visit the world's highest village. In Himachal Pradesh tribal district Lahore Spiti, tourists have started now arriving by electric car for picnics. Now it has become easy to reach Kaza from Delhi through electric car. On Thursday, tourists living in Delhi have managed to reach Kaza via Anjan electric car. ADM Mohandas Sharma welcomed all the tourists outside the office on reaching Kaza. During this, the ADM said that there is a matter of pride for Spiti that tourists are coming here through pollution-free vehicles. This allows the environment to be balanced. At the same time, others can also be asked to adopt electric vehicles. He said that a charging station will also start in Spiti to inspire people towards electric vehicles. Moving ahead in today's bulletin, Bailey Bridge will be 180 feet long in Ghandal. One end work completed. After 180 feet long Bailey Bridge will be installed on the damaged National Highway 205 near Ghandal in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. On Tuesday, 50 feet bridge has been made ready. The state government has set a target to start the movement of vehicles within a week. Principal Secretary of PWD Shubhashish Panda reached the spot at 8 am on Tuesday and instructed the officials to expedite the work. He closely inspected the basement of the bridge. This bridge connects 8 districts of the state with the capital Shimla. After preparing the strong base for this, Bailey Bridge, the work of one base towards Shimla Ghanati has been completed. The work of the other is in progress. A team of 15 laborers have been deployed to assist the engineers for the construction of the bridge. Moving ahead to the next news in today's bulletin, the matter was made up calling the gods. The administration raised its hands on the tribute. Inviting the deities in the international Kullu Dashera festival has become a thing, but the administration has raised its hands on the tribute given to the deities. Invitation will be given to 300 deities from the administration. This time there will be no other activity except Dev Samadham. In such a situation, the gods and goddess will not even get tribute this time. This time only deities will be seen in Dhalpur, the city of Lord Raghunath. The administration needs 60 to 70 lakh to pay tribute to the deities. Only 2 weeks are left for the Dashera. Now the Dashera festival committee is focusing on inviting the gods and goddesses. As before, the committee will send the invitation letter of the Dashera to the deities through the concerned SDM, Tehsildar and Nayab Tehsildar of the district. Here the Kardar Sangh has welcomed the invitation letters being sent to the deities in the Dashera. The Sangh had advocated for giving invitation letters to the deities in the Dashera. Moving on to the next news in today's bulletin, which tells us about the corona situation in Himachal Pradesh. 3 more infected died in Himachal, 170 new cases in 24 hours. 3 more corona positive patients died in Himachal Pradesh on Tuesday. These are 68-year-old men died in Chamba, whereas 70-year-old men in Hamirpur and 92-year-old men in Mandi. At the same time, 170 new cases have been reported in the state in last 24 hours of COVID-19. The death toll of corona in the state has reached 3,656. So far, 2,18,693 cases of corona have come in the state. Out of these, 2,13,338 have been cured. Corona active cases in the state remain 1,683. Out of this, there are 142 active cases in Bilaspur district, 25 in Chamba, 380 in Hamirpur, 496 in Kangra, 37 in Kinnor, 42 in Kullu, 4 in Lahore Spiti, 280 in Mandi, 148 in Shimla, 5 in Sirmur, 45 in Solan and 79 in Unnao. During the last 24 hours, 214 patients have been cured and samples of 10,016 people were taken for corona examination. Moving on to the next news in today's bulletin, 14 people trapped in the glacier themselves returned. The rescue team found them on the way. A 32-member rescue team left Kaha village in Pin Valley at 3:30 am on Tuesday to rescue 14 people, including climbers, in the Khamigar Glacier in Himachal Pradesh, tribal district of Lahore Spiti. But the rescue team got all these people in Dharchanko itself. The mountaineering team has decided to descend on the Khamigar Glacier, leaving both the bodies. The rescue team has now made its base camp in Kaha village to bring the bodies. 2 police personnel have been deployed here. Deputy Commissioner Lahore Spiti, Neeraj Kumar, said that ADM Mohandas Sharma has given direction to rescue team. On Tuesday morning, all 14 people found safe are brought to Kaza CHC. The rescue team is equipped with the GPS system. Food and drinks are available. The rescue team will stop at Dharchanko on Tuesday. The rescue team consists of 16 ITBP personnel and 6 members from Dogra Scouts. There is also a doctor among them. Apart from this, there are 10 lifters. Moving ahead to the last news in today's bulletin, Himachal Technical University declared the result of online counselling. Himachal Pradesh Technical University Hamirpur has declared the result of online counselling process of students who have taken admission in BTech and other subjects. Dean of Technical University Academic, Professor Rajendra Guleria said that the first phase of counseling process of B.Tech, direct and lateral entry, B Pharmacy, lateral entry, M Pharmacy, MSc Physics, MSc Environmental Science and PG Diploma Yoga subjects completed. Students can see the details of the allotted educational institution by logging into the ERP portal of the Technical University. Now students have to report in the allotted educational institution from September 29 to October 1st. After the completion of the first round of counseling, if the seats remain vacant in any educational institution, then the second stage of the counseling process will be implemented. For the second phase of counseling, student can choose the educational institution from October 6 to 8th. So that's it for today's bulletin, guys. We will meet you again tomorrow. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.